chilly out. 10 degrees this morning. Ooh. Good morning. The sun is shining. You can tell the summer is waning on now. We're starting to get lower temperatures early in the morning. So, yeah, figure I'll go and give you guys a little garden update, show you what we got going on. So, this is our spaghetti squash. You can see we got some squash starting. It's climbed right up. Now that fence is 8 feet tall. So we've got the squash coming out through the side of the fence. See, we got a pretty big one right there. Spaghetti squash. Some cucumbers starting. You can see we got some cucumbers starting out of the raised bins. So I had to build this little kind of a trellis to lift up the vines. Excuse me, I still got a little bit of that man throat clearing stuff to do this morning. So yeah, geez. You can see there's some dew on the leaves of the broccoli. So I've already harvested this broccoli twice. You can see I've cut off the main flower that came up. And I've also harvested, see all these little shoots that are starting? So I've already harvested the shoots as well. There's the main stalk where I cut. And you can see I've cut off the tops of these ones here as well. So I've already harvested the main shoots, and all these, once I harvested the main shoots, all these other smaller shoots started growing. But the leaves don't seem to be doing too good. Now, in fairness, we haven't had much rain, and these are in direct sun, so leaves are not doing the greatest. This is our butternut squash, and we got some flowers on there. We got some little baby squash starting, but I just see two baby squash starting, and it looks like some of these are, we got some weird roots in here. I don't know what this stuff is growing in my squash, but hey, Michael, just going for a walk through my garden, showing how things look. So yeah, that squash is doing good. Cucumbers are starting to take off here. Lettuce is doing okay here. We got some romaine lettuce. It's this one here we tried. They said that you could actually trim the leaves off around the bottom and harvest it that way, and it'll keep growing. But we did that, and it grew all funny like this. So I mean, I don't know. It looks like it's got a flower growing out the top now, the lettuce. So I don't know if that's good or not. These ones here ready to be harvested, but we've got a lot of earwigs. Hey, old buddy, old BG. I'm just showing the garden. We have our spaghetti squash is taken right off. Like, this is probably the most successful thing in this garden. I'm gonna have dozens of spaghetti squash. Like, some of them are already got some good size to them. There's one there that's There's one spaghetti squash that's already, gosh, it's bigger than, probably bigger than 2 softballs. So, and I still got all kinds of flower, like the flowers everywhere. My little tomato plant, I don't have any trellis on it, so it's kind of hurting. It's got a few tomatoes on it, but I don't think it's going to last very long. And these are all my pepper plants in here, and I think I planted them too tight, but they're starting to get some flowers on them, so they may actually get some. Oh, and I got lots of beans. Beans are growing pretty good. Got to harvest them. In the pots, I got some asparagus, and yeah, there's my. This is my carrot bed. Now, I wish I had planted. I wish I hadn't made the rows and I had just made everything level. And because I don't know how much, they don't have enough dirt to grow long. Oh, let's water some of this stuff here. Let's get some. I think it's going to be a hot day, so I'm going to do an early morning. I like to water everything early in the morning before the sun gets best, so that the water has a chance to soak down into the dirt. Over here I got my watermelon plants. They're not doing too bad. This is an Atlantic giant pumpkin plant over here in the corner, and these are a couple of pepper plants. You can see I got some peppers growing here. But I do have some snails eating my leaves on my plants. We've got some peas going on. Got some peas happening. Get some water on the peas. The squash is growing right over into the peas. You can see the squash plants growing onto the, kind of growing into the pea territory. Some water on these. These are blueberry, high bush blueberry plants. I never actually transplanted them, still in pots. They need to go in the ground here soon. We'll get some water on the buttercup squash. Get some water on the beans and on the, these are green and red peppers on the front row, and then I got some peas in the back. Give that tomato plant a little water. Get over here on the broccoli. Give the broccoli a spray. We might get one more harvest out of this broccoli before it's done. Get over here on the lettuce and the cucumbers. Looks like we're going to get a fair amount of cucumbers there, old buddy. Let me get some cucumbers, OBG. Strawberry plants, they're not doing the best. But it is later in the summer now. Strawberry plants are kind of a spring thing. What are you doing up so early anyway, Leo? Sun's just come up here probably 45 minutes ago. Get some water on the spaghetti squash. I think I'm gonna have so many spaghetti squash this year. It's gonna be crazy how many spaghetti squash I get. All my neighbors are gonna be eating spaghetti squash. Quite a bit of spaghetti squash probably. I do have a lot of snails though. I don't know what the deal is with the snails, but I got a lot of them. The snails are eating my leaves, Leo. They're doing a number on my stuff. They really seem to like the leaves on my peppers. They like the leaves on my pepper plants. That should be good enough for today. We'll water them again tonight. I like to water everything. I like to water everything early in the morning, and then I water it again in the evening. Got some nice peas here. Look at that. These are sugar snap peas. Oh, there we go. Let's try that. Nice fresh pea first thing in the morning. Oh man. Wow. That is sweet. That is very, very sweet. That's good. I might have to have another one of them. Fine. Oh, look at this one. This one's nice and fat. Look at that. Breakfast. Yummy. Yes, that's a good time. Yeah, so that's the garden update. The old garden is really taken off. Kyle, cheddar. Cheddar, very nice, very cheesy. Yes, yes. Welcome. Welcome to my garden. Just doing a little update. It's been a while since I've done a garden update. It's actually doing really good. This is my squash. Yes, garden housing, very nice, very growy, very green. I need some of that human monies. I need some of that human monies to take care of the garden. Yeah. I need Danhausen to come and curse my snails, because my snails are taking over. Snails are eating my leaves on my plants quite a bit, and I'm doing my best to not get to use any pesticides. So I'm trying to limp my way through. The only thing I have been using, I did this. I used the Shake and Feed Miracle Grow. I did use this, but that's not for that's just for growing. And I did buy this, and I used it early. It's supposed to be safe for gardens, and it's supposed to take care of some of the black spots and stuff. Yes, thank you for that. Cursing the snails. They are cursed. Excellent, excellent, very nice, very evil. So yeah, no, overall it's looking good. My carrots are starting to take. You can see this row of carrots is doing pretty good. I got a few things growing in there that need to be picked out, like this bad boy here. I don't know what this is, but that's not a carrot. So yeah, we'll take that, fire that back that way. A couple of things. So originally I had carrots all planted and grown in these raised lumps, these raised things. You can see These are down in a valley. So I also planted carrots in the tops of these, but they did not take. I think what happens is because we've had such little rain up here, what's happened is this dries out really quick. It doesn't hold any water. So the seeds, they started to germinate, but they dried out and died. So they didn't take off. My carrots in the middle of those raised beds, it's going to they're doing good. No, we are on the east coast of Canada. So right now it is currently 7:15 in the morning. So the sun rises up here right now, probably around 6 a.m. So sunrise was about an hour ago. So we are in New Brunswick. That's why it's the NB Rider. I used to ride motorcycle, and if you look at my playlist, you'll see a bunch of my bike vids. I used to be a part of a group called NB Riders. So we aren't in that no more. I don't drive bikes no more. Lost a few good friends, and had a couple close calls. So the bike is still with me. It's down there in the basement, but it's not. It's no longer part of my routine. I haven't driven in a long time. This is this is the rhubarb over here. We got a little thing here. No one takes care of it. It's still alive, but they say you don't harvest your rhubarb the first year you plant it. So this is the first year for that rhubarb. So we'll let it go through its life cycle, and it'll supposedly come back good. So I thought about doing a live from the boat today. Go out for a fish. We got to go to Old Home Week, not too far from here. One of the small towns my wife wants to go. So, oh yeah, that's okay, man. It's a long time ago. My bike hasn't been licensed since 2011. So, it's been a while. Pain doesn't go away, but it dulls. We move on and we move forward. This is a trailer I just rebuilt. We just got this. I just rebuilt this here a couple weeks ago. Another one of my projects. Put a new deck on it. Got it all ready. I stripped it. Ground the frame down, painted it, and put on the new deck. Oh, I didn't clean up the outside of too much, but I think that's my next step here. Maybe in the next couple of weeks, I'm going to I'll grind the paint down and give it a fresh coat of paint on the metal frame. So, yeah, as you can see, I got all the tools. I do everything. I do all my own automotive work, and on my older cars, I don't do the newer ones, like the newer Ford Ranger. I'll change the brakes and stuff on it, but I won't do any of the mechanic works. I work on my own boat. I'll work on the Mustang, on the older Mustang, but we also have the electric Mustang as well. Good morning, Fahey. How you doing? Good to see you. Yeah, we keep the electric Mustang in the garage plugged in. As you can see, I got all the tools for doing my own work. I got my jacks. That's an old trolling motor that I took off. I just put a new trolling motor on the boat. And my garage is a mess. Yeah, it's a bit of a mess right now. It's still all the old boards from the decking in the trailer. Yeah, so I'm a welder by trade. Tyler. So I've spent 25 years in the field doing construction, and yeah, I like working with my hands. My wife told me that she wanted a garden. We've never done a garden before. We've been in this house for 23 years now, and when we bought this house, there was flower gardens everywhere. Actually, where those cars are parked, where the truck and the car is parked, that was a big flower garden. And yeah, man, thanks for the vibes, Faye. Thanks for the vibes. I appreciate the vibes. Some people tell me I'm a vibe, but yeah. This was a flower garden, and I ripped up the flower garden because I'm not good at gardening. So she said she wanted to do she said she wanted to have a vegetable garden this year. But we have a deer problem. I can have 15 to 20 deer pass through my yard on any given day. And they just eat everything that's yummy. So I built this enclosure for her. And I built all the raised beds. So it's got the net on it. But you can see, like, I built all these raised beds in here that has everything on that side. And then I put a ground bed in there and built that raised bed out of pallets. Because, you know, I didn't want to spend no more money. This dang thing, all this wood and this time was not cheap. So that last raised bed that I got the carrots in, over where the hose is hanging off of, I built that one out of pallets, so pretty much for free, and scrap wood. So yeah, we built that, and it turned out pretty good. See, I still got quite a mess going on over here. I'm real good at building, not real good at cleaning. Oh, yeah. That's the garden. That's the garden. So anyway, yeah, you can see the nice skies up there, and yeah. So that's my update. So I did my chores there. I got the garden watered. I gotta wait for the rest of the family to wake up. I gotta wait for the rest of the family to wake up, and so she can get ready to go. We're gonna go to Old Home Week, just down the road a little bit. So yeah, thanks for stopping in, guys. Much appreciated. It is a beautiful morning, 10 degrees Celsius, a little bit chilly, but I don't mind the cold. That's for sure. Doesn't bother me too much. Now minus 20 would be a different story. So yeah, okay. Leo, how's the video doing for the young fella, the surprise gift? I put that yesterday. I was on the phone on the drive home, so I didn't get to talk to you. I didn't get to chat with you on the way home. When I got home, it was the first thing I did is I put that together, got that out, and then I had my cousin from Ontario come over. So we had company all night till about 10:30 last night. So hopefully you don't mind. The video turned out good for you. Didn't take me very long to edit. I didn't use too much of Brenda's footage. I used most of yours. To put that together, and I used a little bit of Brenda's when he ran over to the truck. Put a few transitions in it and a couple of the stills. I thought it turned out all right. Thank you, Faye. Much appreciated. It's more OCD than patience, I think. I get a little job in front of me and I can't help but tackle it. and my wife says I go overboard. She says that I take everything to the extreme. She said she wanted a garden and I built her a fortress. Yeah, okay. I have not checked it out this morning, OBG. All right. Yeah, I haven't looked at any analytics to see how anything's doing. Haven't looked at any analytics to see how anything's doing, but yeah. Melanie isn't watering her flowers. You can tell they're dying. Oh. I went to bed not too bad last night. Went to bed at 11. Uh, yeah, yeah. Bring me cheddar cheese next time, Ched. Well, I'm not much of a cheddar guy. Unfortunately, Ched, I'm as far as eating cheddar, I'm not much of a cheddar person. I love me some pepper jack though. So if you have any ends on pepper jack, I don't think you're still here, but if you come by and watch it again later, big fan of pepper jack cheese. So, anyways, I think I'm going to call this one. We're about 26 minutes in. Just a short one. I might do another one tonight from the boat. Might go out to Minister's Face, giant rock face in the river here. I'll do a little live stream from there. So, okay. Well, with that, I'm gonna say ciao for now, and thanks for stopping in and coming along with me while I water the garden, show you around a bit, and we'll talk to you later. Have a great day, everybody. It's shaping up to be a beautiful one here.